Welcome back. Well, it does appear we have a challenge on our hands, but ever since you made that recommendation, have you gotten any response from anybody?
I'm off to Abuja any moment from now. But I know that the Minister of State and the GMD, they give us some listening ears. I can reveal that at the peak of the last tightness, they came to our rescue with a shipload of ATK.
Is this almost similar to what we saw with some pilgrims during the pilgrimage, when central bank had to come to reduce the exchange rate for them? Is that what the marketers are looking to?
We are not looking at that rate. We are only looking at a rate that will make it affordable for the airlines. You see, if you have 305, for example, the fuel will cost around 165 naira per liter. But if you go to 470, it goes to 211. So as we are looking at situations where we want to sell, we also are mindful of the fact that the buyer will find it difficult to buy, and then the demand will reduce.
This is not also looking like another subsidy in another way?
Right from the beginning, there has been some indirect subsidy because, I mean, if government is assisting us to buy fuel at a particular rate, they are taking the subsidy. It's not that we are going to claim for any subsidy, even though we have backlogs, you know.
You still have that backlog?
You know, let me say something to the hearing of the public. The exposure to the banks is alarming. Yeah. All the banks put together are exposed to the tune of about $1.4 billion. Okay. And if some form of actions are not taken immediately, what will happen is that the banks will not be able to do anything again for us, and by extension to other critical sectors. So we are telling government to look at it. We're telling the government of, the governor of CBN to also come in and look at it, because the load is getting too much for the banks. They are calling us. We have the naira, but there's no dollar to buy. There's no dollar. We sold the product in naira, but you can't get the dollar. And the banks are not able to also liquidate the transaction with the foreign partners.
What would you recommend to be a permanent solution to this? Going back and forth, Forex today, price of fuel tomorrow. How do we get out of this?
You see, the ultimate solution is actually complete deregulation. But there must be, for now, there must be a roadmap. How long do we want to walk this road? Is it 2 months? Is it 6 months? Is it a year? All stakeholders must sit down and agree. And then we are also hoping that the economy will improve, because the bottom line is that if you don't produce locally, then you have to import. But if you deregulate, you encourage local investors, foreign investors, to come and set up refineries here. That's why there must be deregulation, not increase in prices. Deregulate.
Which ultimately may,
but it may not.
Prices.
What are you observing at the filling stations now? A reduction in prices in some locations. Yeah. But like we did in our paper, the advertorial, we're saying that, yes, we are seeing it, which is a very good sign. However, would the regulatory agency check for the quality and the quantity, so that nobody reduces the price to 140, for example, because it's indirectly gaining with a lower quality or even lower quantity. You know,
Very
so
good
we
point
do
you
that.
raised there.
Yeah.
And we hope that you get, the continued favorable response. You said they gave you listening ear. And we hope that that will also happen again today or subsequently, so that this will be sorted. Well, thank you for coming on this morning, Mr. Obafemi Olawere, Executive Secretary of MOMAN. Well, that's where we draw the curtains today on the program as well. We thank you all for watching and for sending your comments as well. We'll see you next time. I'm Chamberlain Uso.
Many thanks. I'm Sulaiman Alede.
Well, I wish we had a little more time with Mr. Olawere, but thank you for watching. I'm Mao Ogun.